Yeah, on the album, Fall's a record that I thought was really dope because you know the first verse is you rapping from the perspective of like an upcoming female artist who, you know, and I do think that that's something that's kind of unsaid in music. Like, I even think like when we think of female MCs, like, I think like, and it's unfortunate, like Rapsody's on the album. Yeah. And Rapsody to me is the best.
Yeah, to me.
Female MC and one of the best overall MCs.
Overall MCs. Like I think she's like top 5 at very, very minimum top 10 MCs, period.
No, she's like, she's up there, but like as a female, she's like the best. But I feel like it sucks because she's not overly sexualized. People don't 100%. Give her that respect. And that's not like, I give her that respect, but I feel like because she's not an overly sexualized female artist,
that's a fact.
She doesn't get the respect that she deserves, and that's just kind of like the world we're fucking in. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's tough. Like, but I thought that was dope. Like, was there anybody in mind, like, when you wrote that? Like you don't got to say anybody's name, but was there something?
Well, actually, rap, that's how we met. So on that verse on Fall, which I personally think is the most important record on the album because of that, that verse about female MCs and
the second verse.
Yeah, and the second verse too as well. You get what I'm saying? And but unfortunately, because of what we just talked about, I was a late Rapsody fan. I didn't get put on till Layla's Wisdom. And I'm on tour with Rock and I'm listening. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like she is crazy.
Yeah,
you know what
her
I mean?
And Kendrick have been putting in work for like 10 years.
And I just wasn't hip. You know what I mean? Dog. And so I wrote the verse, and I actually even say on the verse, I say I had a convo with Layla sharing some of her wisdom with me, came to kick it with me. So I wrote it from her perspective, and I didn't write the second verse yet. And she was following me on Twitter. And so I just reached out to her and was like, hey, I wrote a verse about you. Like, I just want to send it to you so that you can hear it. Like, it's special to me. And I sent it to her, and she called me, and she said that she started tearing up listening to it because she had stories about that where people were talking to her and telling her how she needs to like sexualize herself a little bit more, and she was just trying to stick to the core. And she said, you know, that whole she just want to be an artist, like she felt that, like, because that's all she was like, I just wanted to rap and make music, you know what I mean? And so that's how we made our connection. And then after that, a couple months later was when I sent her I Can Make It, and then, you know, we ended up doing that. So she was definitely the one that was on the forefront.
She was the
motivation behind that entire verse.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I thought when I heard it. I was like, yo, this shit like just reminds me of like because I've been a Rapsody fan for so long.
Yeah.
And you know, it just I was like, how is she not more respected? And it's really like, it's just because we have such a shallow industry that we're in, and really just like fans are so also shallow minded.
Fans are shallow, yeah,
like you know what I'm saying. Like not every fan, like you know, it's unfortunate.